Like we always do at this time, ladies and gentlemen, what up? It's your boy Costa Don. Make sure you do me a favor and smash the like button as you come in the building. Make sure you do me that one favor. Smash the like button. Like, share, subscribe. To all my subscribers, thank you. Much love. To all my moderators, thank you. Much love and thank you for all you do for the channel. It's your boy Costa Don. We right back in the building. We back like crack like we never left, boy. Now, I'm sitting here because NBA YoungBoy right now is hands down one of the hottest artists that we have out right now. One of the hottest young artists that we got out. Reigning supreme, doing his thing, staying solid with the team. I don't never see these boys. I never really seen too many people in the NBA clique beef. They done had their little words, but they like Birdman and Lil Wayne said, nigga, it's family business, so they keep that in the house. So when it is going on, you never know. But right now, NBA YoungBoy is one of the hottest artists that's out on tour, doing this thing, getting money. You know what I'm saying? Dropping music. But his life is really in danger. And I'm not being funny. I like how they rolling around with him. The security is so deep, so tight. They got the motherfucking feds walking with that boy, look like. I don't know who the security team is, but they tight. But you gotta go back and look at NBA history, right? NBA YoungBoy got a lot of beef with a lot of people in a lot of places that he's touring. He's not welcome. I wish all the best for him and his tour. We don't need to see no more young brothers pass up out of here. But for some strange reason, I feel like they're not gonna stop until they get him. Now, kind of put you in the mind of Pocket's repertoire.
Started versus how they ended. YoungBoy versus JayDaYoungan. In 2019, YB and JayDaYoungan would make a song together, and JayDaYoungan would go on and leak it, which made YB upset. YoungBoy would then tell JayDaYoungan to delete the song, and JayDaYoungan replied saying that he doesn't give a fuck. Later in 2020, JayDaYoungan would link with one of YoungBoy's baby mamas, Jania Michelle, and YoungBoy would hear about the situation and go live to address it.
He went live, he addressed it, and like shortly after that, maybe like a year or two later, we lost Jaden the Youngin. The list goes on. I'm gonna show you a few more people.
You bitch ass niggas be hiding. We real headhunters, man. Come on, man. Niggas, a nigga open their mouth, nigga came to what they was, man. Bitch ass nigga, and you caught the cut and left in the hole and left another nigga famine and blind. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Man, you niggas know what up with me, man.
JayDaYoungan would then go on to release a song called 38K targeting NBA YoungBoy.
My bag and niggas pissed and plus he mad about a bitch. When I was fucking on this hoe, he was steady asking me about shit. Begging me to leave alone. This nigga acting like the bitch. You put that pussy coming on my post, they laughed about that shit. But I was laughing when your baby mama gagged on my dick. That hoe you love from Baltimore, she ain't no classy bitch. She try to suck my dick in room 303, the nasty bitch. 223.
JayDaYoungan would then get murdered 2 years later, but investigators still haven't discovered who killed him. Do you guys?
They still haven't figured out who killed Jaden the Youngin. Now, y'all know they be doing mad good shit, just like look at Diddy, right? With Diddy. Gave up with the keys to the city, look where he at. Turned around, gave Lil Durk the keys to the city, where he at. Turned around, they done gave NBA YoungBoy a pardon. The record labels that he deal with is all shady and all connected some type of way. He left Atlantic and went over to Motown. All of them is crooked. All of them is owned by another. You know what I'm saying? It's like all collaborates. But I wish him the best of luck. But let me get into showing you some other people that went up against NBA YoungBoy, and they're no longer here with us. Jaden the Youngin is only one, and he will be in this video too. Now, I'm going to get into this one. Now, here's an archive list of a few other people who beefed with YoungBoy, and it just ain't turned out too good for them. And it's the list of people.
Yeah, it was out there. You remember you ran out this store? Fuck YoungBoy.
G Money. This young boy ended up dead. Boulevard quick. This young boy mother ended up dead. But Rap Boulevard quick homicide. Police investigating Baton Rouge rap beef as possible motive. So think about this and think very well. NBA YoungBoy was already under investigation before a lot of this shit started out. How did it all just disappear? How is he the top man? He the last man standing, but he already had the police investigate him for G Money, Boulevard Quick, JayDaYoungan, King Von, and some other rapper that was from Baton Rouge that never made it to stardom, fucking around with NBA YoungBoy. It goes down in the BT. King Von fatally shot in Atlanta. Down there, fucking around, arguing and playing around with NBA YoungBoy. Goes down to Atlanta, not knowing that he got people down there too, right there in Savannah. They roll right on there to where he was at and set up the play. Rest in peace, King Von. You get what I'm saying? A whole cast of people. This is the guy I was saying from Baton Rouge. True Bleeder was beefing with NBA YoungBoy, with the NBA clique, I guess. And what you think happened to True Bleeder? True Bleeder, up and coming rapper True Bleeder, shot and killed in a drive-by shooting. Now, I remind you, all these young men fatally lost their lives, right? Now, NBA YoungBoy probably saying, fuck all that. He forgot about this stuff. This stuff don't matter to him no more. But what you think it mattered to the family, friends, homies of these people here that's no longer with us? I wish him all the best. And listen, I don't got nothing against YoungBoy. I think he a dope artist. I told y'all this shit when that beef started. That nigga gonna go down in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with all the music that he done wrote for hip hop. He done did more than a lot of these rappers that's been in the game for 10 years and 20 years and 30 years. He done wrote more music than them. Ask me how? I don't know. JayDaYoungan.
Yeah, Will's out there.
And like I said, with G Money, I wonder, what did Fredo Bangs, he was sent wait for Fredo Bangs to come so they can go do an interview. He was going to bring Fredo Bangs and introduce him to as one of the TBG artists that was up and coming. Sitting there waiting for motherfucking Fredo Bangs to come. Fredo Bangs never showed up. This man ended up leaving the studio after he see that he was bullshitting him. Walks out the studio, somebody do him dirty. And as they say in Baton Rouge, someone did him bad. You know what I mean? Like someone did him dirty. And he was just in the middle of beefing with who? NBA YoungBoy. So you try to tell me that everybody who have sex with this man, baby mother, this his mama, or do something to somebody's family, this is their fate? These niggas, he tells they real headhunters. No, y'all really under investigation, and I don't think that your little rock and roll career is gonna last long. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. Please don't take it I'm saying that in a bad way. I think that you should repent, bro. Go give your life to God right now. Because your days is numbered no matter what, and it's all written. And I heard that once it's written, ain't no going back and erasing and rewriting it. That's just what it is. That's how it's going to go down. You feel what I'm saying? Now, rest in peace to all these young men that left here far too early over nonsense. Before I leave off this scene, speaking of young men that done lost their lives, now I'm not sure how cool young JayDaYoungan is. Hold up, let me say something before I even say what I'm finna say. Now, as bad as it is to say, right? Young and Ace was down Now these is all the people that was down. Little Boosie. Him and Little Boosie was trying to leave. I want to say Atlantic Records. Right? Syndicate, right? They was all signed to Interscope some type of way, right? And before he went to Syndicate Music, which is his own little thing he got going on, you're still signed to Interscope Records, right? Now, we kept trying to figure out everybody that was coming around him, why they kept beefing with NBA YoungBoy. And this dude right here was dropping their location and their informations. The same way he did King Von, he did the same thing to JayDaYoungan. Now listen to him. Now this is DJ Use a Bitch. So y'all know he gonna try to do some strike shit, cause that's what he do. He a hoe, like the whole niggas do whole things. Shouts out to my brother DJ. You know I love you, bro. Much love. This video is from 2 years ago. Credits goes out to DJ UTV, which he don't even own the logo no more. Shouts out to 16 Shot of Visuals. I like what you did with that. Props goes out to 16 Shadows. Now listen to this shit here, right? Now, remember when King Von started hanging around Young and Ace, which was strange shit. I feel like NBA be sending him to these dudes so he could figure out where they at, drop the locations and all this shit. Because he admits that him and NBA was cool. He also admits that him and he admits that him and JayDaYoungan wasn't even speaking anymore. Which I hope he admit that him and King Von wasn't even cool no more. That's why he turned King Von into the headhunters, as they called themselves.
What was you and JayDaYoungan into it about before he died? 'Cause I heard you say on record that y'all weren't even seeing eye to eye when he passed away. What was y'all into it about, if you don't mind sharing?
Really, bro? I really don't want to say that young boy shit, but I know that kind of took a toll on us because he was more on some shit like he didn't want me to get in it. Though, you feel what I'm saying? But like, I mean, he told me that. But shit, you know, you got a brother, shit. It's like, damn, you my brother, but shit, you ain't got my back though.
Type shit.
You feel me? But really, both of y'all my brother.
Now, both of who was his brother? NBA YoungBoy and Jaden was both his brothers, right? So why King Von catch on to that this man was like brothers with NBA YoungBoy? And you said been talking about some sleep with his baby mother. The same exact thing JayDaYoungan did, and the same exact thing that got JayDaYoungan taken out, right? But peep game. They was all taken out they was all friends with this guy. Now I feel like when Young and Ace set up JayDaYoungan, he took rights to his music. Cause JayDaYoungan, let me show you, so people won't think I'm just making this up. Now, JayDaYoungan was signed to Atlantic Records, right? He was also, which they the ones who probably gave him NBA YoungBoy music. He was also on Young and Ace label Cinematic, right? He was on Cinematic. Now, with JayDaYoungan gone, that would have gave Young and Ace an independent deal that he got right now. He's independent now. And this happened after JayDaYoungan died because I feel like this. He took a lot of music. He said they had a whole album together. Ain't no telling how much music he had with him. I'm going to go back and let you hear that in a second. Ain't no telling how much music he had with JayDaYoungan, right? When JayDaYoungan died, that got him his independent deal, I feel like. And I feel like he made a deal with Atlantic to get off Atlantic by giving them JayDaYoungan shit. Boosie was also on the Atlantic Records too. Just like I feel like he was gonna knock out. He was gonna think about this here. If JayDaYoungan was beefing with NBA YoungBoy, do you think Boosie was cool with him? And come to find out, to make it even worse. See, look, He was on this record label with this man. He was on Cinematic, right here. This is Young and Ace label, right? Listen, peep gang. Now peep what he's saying. When that boy got killed, he got his independent deal. When Mo 3 died, cause think about it this year. Mo 3 came out with Boosie album in 2020. So that got him off of Empire. And then when he was trying to leave Empire, they swiped his other artist Blue from him. So he's beefing with them. And they gonna send him to prison before it's all said and done. Young and Ace was cool with King Von, who was allegedly beefing with NBA YoungBoy. JayDaYoungan, who was beefing with NBA YoungBoy. And he already said they both like my brothers. So why did King Von know that he looked at NBA YoungBoy like his brother while he was something laughing and joking with them? And I told you, he was the snake and Queso was too. That's why Queso got Jimmy Bones. You got Jimmy Bone too.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, we see what you're saying. Listen to him.
It wasn't really most about it wasn't even really that. It was really on some shit like we just weren't really talking or some shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was some other little shit going on, shit. But that's my dog, though, bro. Feel me? Like his mom, like my mama, his grandma, his dad, and them.
See, remember he was saying the same shit about King Von. Oh, King Von was my man's, but King Von was beefing with your man's. And he's supposed to have signed his label over to NBA at one point, just didn't go through. But I feel like they didn't want people to know that they was cool like that. That's why when motherfucking Rondo was up there talking all that motherfucking shit with NBA YoungBoy, he had them with him. He had Young and Ace with him. He had Queso with him. They was all standing right there in attendance. King Von ain't catch on to that. They was all down. You was the only outsider. And you was to my fucking their boss, baby mama. Just like JayDaYoungan, he said he ain't want to get involved, but JayDaYoungan just So he picked NBA YoungBoy side once again. And they all did this shit to make a deal to get off of Atlantic Records because Atlantic Records was fucking them all over. And I feel like when Mo 3 was assassinated, that got little Boosie off of his Empire deal. And he just left Mo 3 music over there and stuff like that with Ghazi them. That's why he was mad saying, yeah, you be killing the black man. You helped him. You helped him kill him. So you can't point your finger at him without pointing at yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Sisters, I'm like, you feel me? His whole family over there, I know all their ass. Feel what I'm saying? I used to stay at his grandma's house and shit with him and shit. Feel me?
Right.
Like right now, sisters day, his grandma, his mama, his dad, you feel me? Sisters day. And like, it was just some bullshit that we could have just talked about. Some shit. We both had some little arrogant shit going on that we could have just. He waiting on me to call him. I waiting on him to call me. I'm like, I ain't calling that nigga. He gonna call. And he on the same type of time on. Feel me? When that shit was some bullshit. But even if he called me, I was gonna answer. Like, I'm called away from him. Same thing with him. I would call him. Right. If he needed something, he know like I would have been done. And if same thing with me, if I needed something, I could have called him still today. Even the day before he died, I could have called and said, hey, bro, I love you. Where you at, bro? Feel what I'm saying?
So who you think dropped his location to where his parents lived at? He knew everybody. He knew his mama, his daddy, his grandmama, and everybody else. So obviously he knew where that house was at, where that blue car was at, where they pulled up, and knew they could run around the back and ambush him. You think that somebody who never been to JayDaYoungan house knew that? They could just run around the back, ambush him, and catch him when he try to run. You come right on the side, and when he see the car pull up, by the time he get to run, y'all run right on the side and start spraying. Who would have knew that but Young and Ace? Who was acting like he was cool with him? Who was acting like he was cool with King Von? Young and Ace. And then Asian boy gonna come out and say, well, yeah, King Von loved Young and Ace. Shut your long troll face ass up. He ain't love that man. That man ain't love him. That's why he ain't had no problem setting them up. And they all got out their deals. He became an independent artist. Boosie finally got up off of UMG. Little slave boy, Tom Warner, whatever. You finally got off of UMG, Empire. But you had to get them people. You had to get them Mo 3. He had to get them JayDaYoungan. And Dirk had to get him King Von. That's just how it went. Anybody don't believe me? Yo, go back and go back and backtrack everything I just said and tell me, look at the timelines and look at the time frames. All this stuff happened. Mo 3 and King Von both died in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. JayDaYoungan died in 2022. You get what I'm saying? In 2022. In 2022, go look at one thing. When they killed JayDaYoungan, they finally let motherfucking NBA YoungBoy off of Atlantic Records, and he blew up like 50 Cent did when he walked out like, hey, the crowd goes wild. But they had to give them people that they could go back and take their masters, and none of the artists that they took were small artists. They was all artists with big catalogs that they could have made mad money off of, even JayDaYoungan. We don't know what all was in his catalog. Only this man sitting up here on the TV screen with DJ U is a bitch will be able to tell us. You understand what I'm saying? So Dirk got off his label and got an independent deal for knocking off King Von. Young and Ace got off of his label by knocking off knocking off JayDaYoungan. And I really feel like he thought that when he killed his brothers and stuff and got them set up and killed whatever, that he was going to get off the label. Then, no, I said, nope. Your brother may have music. We need somebody to have music with a catalog that we could make some money off of. He probably was like, man. So I just done killed my brother for nothing. I had some okay, fuck it. Okay, let me just find somebody else. And I feel like that's why K-So is in jail, because he had to tell this information. Now look, K-So catalog, gone. JayDaYoungan, dead. Catalog, gone. Young and Ace, independent artists now. Think about it. Lil Boosie, Mo 3, out of there. Right after that, Boosie got an independent deal. NBA YoungBoy, even though he killed Quando, Rondo, cousin, Lil Pab, they set that boy, whatever. But the same year JayDaYoungan got knocked off the map was the same year NBA YoungBoy was released from Atlantic Records in 2022. And you can go look that up. What year was YoungBoy released from Atlantic Records? What year did JayDaYoungan die? Look it up. It all. What year that Mo 3 died? And what year did King Von die? Everybody was trying to be independent and get off these labels because they know the same way they want my blood, they going to want my blood soon too. So rest in peace to all these people that lost their lives from these wicked record companies. And I would start off by saying by Time Warner Music Group, Interscope Records, MCA, all y'all are scam artists, Interscope. You know what I mean? Go back and look what I'm saying. The same year JayDaYoungan got knocked off the map and got killed in front of his house, they finally let NBA YoungBoy off of Atlantic Records. And then he went right over there and died back in the pot with motherfucking Motown, who's owned by Universal, another wicked-ass criminal organization record label. But let me mind my business, because sometimes everybody's business ain't my business. I just wanted to throw that out there, so I'm done throwing it. You know how we do. This your boy Kai Saddam. Salute, Kai back, shoot. I'm gone. Thank you to all the moderators, subscribers, and everybody rock with the video. Once again, if you watch the video to the end, make sure you smash the like button. And for all my subscribers and all that, unsubscribe and resubscribe so you can get notifications if you're not getting all the notifications that the video is dropping. Until then, I'm going to leave out of here peacefully, y'all. With my insanity intact. I'm gone.